This isn't a situation where we want you to feel sorry for us. We want to fight for our right to live as independent human beings. Relying on my care provider allows me the benefit as an American with life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness.
We're here. We're loud. We're disabled and proud.
So I'm Janet Heinrichs Canterbury, and I'm the statewide secretary of CICA, California IHSS Consumer Alliance. And I'm here today talking to people who are somehow affected by the state budget cuts, whether it's in-home supportive services, the Medi-Cal optional benefits, SSI cuts. How will these cuts, how are these proposals going to affect their lives? How will it affect their quality of life? How will it affect the way they get through their day?
Oh, it would devastate me. It would devastate me. You know, I need that service. You know, I can't do anything without it. You know, I need that support. Gets me out of bed. He's able to prepare food for me. He's able to take me to my doctor's appointment. Actually, I can't get out the bed by myself. You know, if he's not there to assist me, I'm having a hard time.
Well, if I don't have the care, I won't be able to stay at home. I won't be able to stay where I need to be staying because living in a nursing home is not living. And it's so inadequate care in a nursing home. It's just not, it's not right to be forced into a nursing home. And that's not dignity. Being forced and sentenced to a nursing home isn't right.
Let's hear it. No more cuts to welfare. No more cuts to home care.
And so what would happen if she wasn't there, Michael?
I will probably have to go somewhere where some living center to help me. I've been told they wanted to release me to a nursing home or a long-term care facility to live. And I don't think that's right.
Personally, I use IHSS every day. My care provider, I'm actually matriculating right now at San Francisco State University and a graduate program for gerontology. And I need in-home supportive services to live. I needed to go further to become a contributing member more so in society.
Let me try to understand.
I don't know what I do now. I can't go cleaning, and I went to...
So you were trying to make money so you could hire somebody on your own money?
Yes,
okay.
yes, exactly.
And it didn't work?
No.
Okay. So what?
Not at all.
How would you take a bath if you if you didn't have an IHSS worker?
How
would you get to the grocery store?
Well, who knows?
I have twin sons who are 24 years old now, Joseph and John, and we actually were approved for IHSS when they were about 3. Between my husband and I, depending on who has a job at the time, what's going on, we've been on the program since then, providing for them other than 2 short periods of time when they were institutionalized. Didn't work out. They came home.
So what would happen to you if IHSS was taken away from you?
God, I think I'd become homeless. I had been homeless before, but I haven't, since my son has been taking care of me, I'm not homeless any longer.
Any more budget cuts at this time in my life would perhaps put me in a homeless shelter, and then it compounds my situation in life because then it becomes a mental issue if I can handle living in a shelter mentally, and I wonder what my future is going to be.
What would you have to do away with, I guess?
So what would I have to do away with? All of it if I lose more hours.
What would you do away with first?
It's not I can't answer it. It's not a question I can answer because I don't know what I'd have to go without, and I don't know how to answer it. And I shouldn't have to.
These 3 programs together, IHSS, Medi-Cal, and then the State Department of Rehab, allows me to go back to re-educate myself. I just became a graduate May 22nd of San Diego State. But it took all 3 of those programs working together to get me where I'm at today.
asking neighbors, others to change the diaper on a 24-year-old man. They're just not willing to. They have some friends. As long as we're there, their friends will be with them and do things, but they don't want to be alone with their needs.
I have family, I have church, I have friends, but they have families and they have friends and they have responsibilities and bills. Not that they don't care, but me being able to tie my shoe is not as important as going to work for someone else.
Dignity is being independent to me, and going into a nursing home is not independence. And the IHSS program allows me to be independent and stay and not needing more services than I do.
Independence is being able to live my life, the life that God gave me, the life that I was blessed with. And it's freedom, it's peace, it's so much. It's who I am.
Without IHSS, I really don't know. I think we would probably lose our home. I really do believe we would lose our home. We're both willing to work. It's just,
Sure.
How can you get teaching, training, anything if you're focused totally on the care of these young men who have a right to live and to enjoy life?
Independent is what IHSS has assisted me with to this day. Now, it opened the area of independence that words really can't state it. When I first started and first came on, I had no hope. I had no dreams. I was going to be stuck in the house. But now I'm out and about. And with this assistance from IHSS, included with the other programs, and I don't think our legislators understand. If you cut one program, it's going to affect the other program. But if you keep it the way it is today, it can happen. I'm a success story from what they have in place.
And with the baby boomers coming on and the need growing bigger instead of smaller, I can't understand how anyone in their right mind can believe that cutting the benefits instead of preparing for a growth of care. It's just unbelievable to me that someone would think that they can get by cheaper by cutting the present system.
Because it's about all the people in California and not just me. Yes, this is my story, but the programs that you have in place, it helps us. IHSS, Medi-Cal, State Department, all those work together for the good. And I'd like to thank you for letting me speak.